Our other top story tonight, families forced from their homes in this brutal cold as fire ripped through an apartment complex over in Southfield. It happened at about 2:45 this morning at the complex on Providence Drive. That's right in the area of 9 Mile and Greenfield.
So let's get out to our Jay Scott Smith. Jay, more than 24 people had to be rescued from the building.
Yes, indeed, Damon and Kim, and we're actually outside of the complex right now. You kind of see it over my shoulder. That's just some of the damage that happened out here, and this is not the way anybody wanted to start their day. And as mentioned, more than 24 people are going to be looking for a place to stay headed into this bitterly cold weekend. It happened here at the Oxley Apartments across from Providence Hospital on 9 Mile Road in Southfield as dozens of residents started their day with firefighters banging on their doors, telling them to evacuate.
I woke up to them knocking on the door, being on the door, saying everybody had to leave, that our apartment was on fire.
Darlene Spencer stays here at the Oxley. Her door was one of many kicked in by firefighters, and she was able to make her way out. The fire alarms went off just before 3 a.m. as apartments started filling up with smoke.
I had some damage done, some smoke damage as well as physical damage done to my apartment.
The 3-alarm fire had crews using ladders to get residents off of multiple floors. Fire crews from Royal Oak, Madison Heights, Ferndale, Bloomfield Township, and Birmingham all assisted in putting the fire out. But unfortunately, it also left a number of families out in this bitter cold weather.
We have 9 families negatively affected by this fire. And at this time, we're trying to make sure that they get temporary shelter and possible transport to those shelters with help from Red Cross.
By this afternoon, the damage was evident on one side of the building, with a number of windows either broken or opened up and plenty of smoke damage. 27 people have been displaced, along with a couple of dogs, but for Darlene Spencer, she's happy that no one was seriously hurt and knows it could have been a lot worse.
I thank God, I skipped that material stuff. I'm happy that I'm still here and everybody that was on my floor is safe.
Now, unfortunately, Darlene is not going to be spending this evening or even the next few evenings over here at the Oxley, and a lot of people were displaced, as mentioned. The American Red Cross is helping people out in this situation, especially since it's going to be so cold over the weekend. Anybody who needs help who was affected by this fire here at the Oxley is asked to call 1-800-RED-CROSS. We're live in Southfield. I'm Jay Scott Smith for Local 4.